We've never seen anything like it. And we will never see anything like it again.
And we shall never see their like again.
It's 2021, a sales year-end review. Well, welcome back, everyone, to the 5-Minute Sales Training. I'm Jeff Shore. It's our last 5-Minute Sales Training of 2021. We're going to be taking Christmas and New Year's off, but I wanted to take this opportunity to give my year-end review of sales in 2021. And one more time, if you're enjoying the 5-Minute Sales Training, please be so kind as to leave a like and subscribe and comment below. Consider it your Christmas gift to all of us at Shore Consulting. All right, let me paint the picture. You're at a cocktail party 15 years from now, and some newbie is going to be talking about how tough it is to sell and whatever horrible conditions exist at that time in the future. And that's when you have your mic drop moment. Oh yeah? Well, I sold in 2021. Look, we've never seen anything like it. We'll never see anything like it again. We won't, will we? So let me offer you 3 sales observations from 2021. These are 3 things that made for a radical transformation in the sales landscape. Number 1, sociological shifts. We saw huge shifts in society that we are just now beginning to understand. But most significantly, the pandemic put a laser focus on quality of life issues. And suddenly people became keenly aware of the level of dissatisfaction in their home, in their car, in their golf clubs. People everywhere started to insist upon a better life, and that changed everything. People moved across the country. Others poured tens of thousands into home improvement. People reevaluated their children's education, their need for 2 cars, and how much they needed to eat out. And all of that, of course, put salespeople front and center. Suddenly, we were heroes. That is, if we had the product to sell. We'll get to that. So the first thing that happened was a major societal change. The second, the buying process changed overnight. Now look, the technology was already in place to complete even high-priced transactions entirely online. So why did online buying change so dramatically? Well, I think there were 3 things that we saw: need, ease, and trust. When it came to need, suddenly everybody understood and came to grips with their own sense of dissatisfaction. Their life was not what they wanted it to be. And the interesting thing about dissatisfaction is that there is no greater predictor of urgency than dissatisfaction. When I have a problem, it needs to be solved. And the stronger the problem, the sooner it needs to be solved. So suddenly we became very, very aware of our need. The second thing was ease. Companies everywhere have gone to a buy now button. Wait, wasn't that always the case? For a house? More and more companies are focusing on ease of purchase as a key initiative.
It's so easy to use. Geico.com. A caveman could do it.
They want to make it easy for people to do what they want to do anyway. The technology was already there, but suddenly it's being utilized on a much higher level. So we have need, we have ease, and the third huge change, trust. And this is the single biggest change. But I'm not talking about a buyer's trust in you, the sales professional. I'm talking about the buyer's trust in themselves. Buyers feel now more than ever that they can do the research on their own, and then that they can make the purchase by simply clicking a button. So we saw massive sociological shifts, and we saw the buying process change. But here's the third key thing that happened in 2021. Salespeople became chief heartbreak officers. It seems that our number one job was to deliver bad news. Sorry, we're out of product. Sorry, there's another delay. Sorry, the price just went up 5%. So where does that put salespeople today? I mean, customers can do so much on their own, right? This sounds like a bad thing, like there's no longer a need for salespeople. That's not how I see it, because there is one constant truth that the internet hasn't figured out, and that is that people buy on emotion. And as we look into 2022, that is where I want you to focus. How do you connect much more deeply on the customer's emotions? The emotions of pain, the emotions of hope, the emotions of frustration, the emotions of joy. So here we are, ready for whatever 2022 brings. And I say, bring it on, because it's another year to change people's lives. Thanks as always for watching the 5-Minute Sales Training. Until next time, learn more to earn more.